Okay, hello girls. Today we will be starting with the lesson climate. Climate, it refers to the sum total of weather conditions and variations over a large area for a long period of time. And then weather, there is a difference between climate and weather. So weather is what? It refers to the state of the atmosphere over an area at any point of time. This is the difference. So there is a difference between climate as well as weather. Climate is the long-term effect, whereas weather is the shortest. Now next one is elements of weather and climate. Elements of weather and climate are same both for both the weather as well as climate. The first one is temperature. The temperature, it tells us about like what is the weather or the climate of a particular place or area. Next we have the atmospheric pressure. The third, the wind, the direction of the wind. Then humidity as well as precipitation. So when we combine all these elements together, we come to the conclusion of weather as well as climate. In India, this climate of India is described as the monsoon type. Then we'll see some factors affecting India's climate. Now factors affecting India's climate also, it has 6 categories. One is latitude. According to the latitude, those different, like in equator, the factors of Indian climate is different. In Tropic of Cancer or Capricorn, again it will be different. So the first factors is like when in the equator the sun rays are straight or the sunrise rays are direct, there the temperature will be in that latitude the climate will be hot. Then we have the altitude. Altitude is the height. So according to the height also we can find that the climate it differs. Climate it differs. Latitude, altitude is like when we go too high, that means the depth of the temperature it increases, and when you go too high to the hills and mountains, you can find that the temperature is decreasing. Next one is pressure and the wind system. Those pressure and the wind system which comes from the Bay of Bengal as well as the West Bengal, the Arabian Sea, the different types of pressures and wind systems are there which carries along with it, and then according to that the temperature or the climate it differs. Distance from the sea. The sea coastal areas, the temperature is different. It is hot during the daytime, whereas during the night time it feels the cool breeze of the sea, the coastal areas. Next one is the relief or rainfall, which we have the rainfall. Again the rainfall also it varies in different areas, so according to that the factors it affects its Indian climate. The climate is differing. Where we have too much of rainfall, we find very good crops are grown. In some area which needs plenty of rain, it gives us good crops, whereas scanty rainfall like in the desert areas also the climate is too high. Ocean currents, again we will be dealing with the ocean currents, the warm ocean current and the cold ocean current. Next comes the monsoon. Now what is monsoon? It is a word derived from Arabic mawsum, which means season. It is a wind that changes direction with the change of season. The monsoon prevails mainly in the Indian Ocean. It blows from the southwest, generally from April to October, and from the opposite direction, the northeast, from October to April. Then we'll be seeing some other definitions in this lesson, which are known as the jet streams, the Coriolis Force, the loom. We will be seeing to it. Here we can see the jet stream. Please be clear with this jet stream. It is not any plane or something, but they are the narrow belt of high speed, high altitude, westerly winds in the troposphere. These are the winds which are named as jet streams. Next one is Coriolis Force. This is a force caused by the Earth's rotation. This force is responsible for deflecting the wind towards the right in the northern hemisphere and towards the left in the southern hemisphere. This is also known as the Ferrel's law. The Coriolis force is the direction of the we can say the wind which comes from the right direction in the northern hemisphere as well as left in the southern hemisphere. This happens due to the Earth's rotation. Next one, we can see an important point known as loo. A loo is a unique feature of the hot weather season in India. This is also again the dry winds. The loos are strong, hot and dry winds that blow during the day in summer. Then we have the Indian Peninsula divides the monsoon into two branches, the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. So the rest we will see in the next video.